Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for the National League, Paul Skeens. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ready to go? Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First baseman, number 27.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Guerrero Jr.
Laser. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
In there for strike one. Alvarez launched a homer in his most recent game.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Now he's challenging a called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
Circle change. Low outside.
Man at second. This ball's chopped on the ground. In time to Devers. One out in the top of the first.
Batting third, left fielder, Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Splitter.
Guerrero, the
Low
runner at
outside.
second with one away. On the ground right side. Devers steps on the bag, and there's two away.
Batting fourth, catcher, Dell Raleigh.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Splitter. Low outside.
Foul ball there. Skeens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
High inside.
.99 mph to finish him off. So they work around the leadoff double, and now the NL Stars will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now here's the starter for the American League, Dylan Cease. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ball. And the 1-0. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's carrying. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cease. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. This one in the air. Witt. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
First baseman, Rafael.
Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Here's Byron Buxton.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Low middle.
Yeah, that's fouled off. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. That misses. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one ripped right center field. Acuna going back on this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Buxton headed for 3rd.
He was all over that one. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. In the air to left center. Harris on the move to the gap. He's got it. Runner tags for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
So no one on after the sac fly. Here's Jose Ramirez.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Strike two.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Got him looking. And 2 away now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Drilled out towards left center field. Harris racing after it. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Now to the bottom of the second. It's a lead for the American League. 1-0. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's Juan Soto.
For the National League, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Ball one. That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ball one. Soto gets his lead at first with nobody out. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll touch them all. And now they're out front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Lindor with a homer in his last game. 2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. And now it's William Contreras.
Hey!
Man at first, one away. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Hey!
Sliced hard, but foul. Oh, 2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. The NL leads it 2-1. Back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Shota Imanaga. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
For the American League, second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
fastball, that's low.
The 1-0.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
High fly ball down the left field line. Soto moving back for it. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. That one felt good, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Yordan Alvarez will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
This one chopped to first, but it kicks foul. Two down, nobody on. Nasty pitch right there. And the count is 0-2. Got him. That's out number 3. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough. So the batting order turns over. Here's Acuna now. Fly to center his first time.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's to third, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's the way to hit the ball right there.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Fouled off. He was late. Tied up here in the early going.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And the sweeper misses.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Runner on the go. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runner on the go again. Called strike 3. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Rafael Devers up to him. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike. 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second.
That's a ball.
Outside low, and it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
That one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Keishel under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. NL leaves one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Edwin Diaz.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Inside ball.
Ball looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the American League, center fielder Byron Buxton.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Foul off down the right side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does.
That's ball
and you're
two.
tied up.
Goes down looking.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. And he chases that one. And now 2 gone.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And that is out of play. One down. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Hogan Harris.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters Going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Ketel Marte.
Ball. That's inside. That's ball 2.
Jackknifes out of the way. And that one hit to first. Knocks it down. The throw is still in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Hit on the ground to short. Witt. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the National League, shortstop
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Walked his first time. Not even close there. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball. And that one is downstairs. 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Trevor McGill.
Leading off for the American League, right fielder George Springer.
Movement in the bullpen. Chris Sale, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Fairbanks getting cranked up as well. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto settles under this one, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one in triple digits.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Bounce to the right side. Marte handles, throws to first. And the first two set down at the top of the fifth.
Up next for the American League, first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered here in this one. And that skips into dirt. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. AL down quietly. Halfway through, and we're tied 2 apiece. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Jacob Latz.
For the National League, catcher William Contreras.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
That one misses. Ball 1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's a strikeout looking. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing mean.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Back to the top of the order now, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That's too low. Ball 1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Yeah, great job right there.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Shohei Ohtani.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That missed by a lot. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers.
That's out.
Acuna on second. Ohtani at first. 2 out of the inning. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0. For a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the K. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Here in Philadelphia. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Pete Fairbanks on the pitch here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a ball popped up. Bregman. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the American League, left fielder, Riley Green.
Next to hit, Riley Green.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Splits the plate. Strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jhoan Duran, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Suarez warming up as well. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him off. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down.
Berkey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. And they get the out. Nothing doing there for the American League. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Soto wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
0-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That's off the mark. 1-2 to count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
Struck him out without a swing. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Now it's Alex Bregman. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike. The 0-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. stays alive. The 2-2. And that one almost hit him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a payoff pitch. And he walked him.
No, that's a ball.
And he heads
Take the
down to
break.
first as a potential go-ahead run after that long AB ends in a walk.
Francisco Lindor.
Foul ball there. Ripped, but it curls foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 left for the National Leaguers. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joan Duran. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Randy Arozarena. He represents the go-ahead run. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the American League, shortstop.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Looking to start something with one gone.
Ball.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Smoked on the ground to second. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses, and that is that. 1-2-3 goes the AL, and this game is still tied at 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Edwin Uceda.
Leading off for the National League, catcher William Contreras.
There's the strike. And a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball, that's out.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Christian Yelich looking for a two-out spark with the bases. Empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Robert Suarez.
Robert Suarez.
Here's George Springer.
Leading off for the American League, right fielder George Springer.
That's in there. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get-me-over fastballs for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
Grounds one to short. Lindor. Over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a strike. The 0-2. Out to short. Lindor. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the eighth.
Up next for the American League, first baseman.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Liam Hicks. He represents the go-ahead run.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the eighth. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Two down, nobody on. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Lucas Erceg.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Hunter Goodman. He represents the go-ahead run. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Ball, that's outside. Nope.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Andres Chaparro. Looking to start something with one gone. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Comes up empty. Action in the pen down there. Cade Smith, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Here's the 0-2.
Ball one. Ball, that's up there.
Fly ball down the line. 2 away now.
Up next for the National League, left fielder, Juan
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Ian Happ looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Hey!
The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Arozarena under this one. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full, we are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Walker.
Ryan Walker.
Pitch hitter coming on, Dylan Dingler. He represents the go-ahead run. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So now a pinch hitter, Jarren Duran, looking to start something with 1 gone. And
That's
that
a
is
ball.
downstairs. And that's ball one.
When you get
That's
ahead in
ball
the
two.
count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a 2-0. And that one fouled off. The 2-1. And there's
That's
a ball.
ball three.
Cal Raleigh up next for the American League. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
For the American League, catcher Cal Raleigh.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh, 1 for 3.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball. No. Inside.
That's ripped into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Andrew Benintendi.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Clips the corner. 0-1. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Man at second. And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
American
and
League,
on the mound is the
number
closer,
36,
Cade Smith.
Cade Smith.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jake Cronenworth. He represents the winning run.
Cronenworth.
And that one fouled off.
Ball one.
Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one, and that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Nolan Gorman. He represents the winning run. And he takes a strike. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The 0-2. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one just misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Payoff pitch. In there. Sets him down on strikes. He battled for a long time, and it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Here's Francisco Lindor. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Up next for the National League.
First and second, 2 outs. Michael Harris the second, getting ready to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And it's fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Oh, look at the stop. Got him! A great play to send us to extra innings. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Mason Miller. Pitch hitter coming on, Zach Neto. He represents the go-ahead run. And that's in for a strike. Man at second. That one in triple digits.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Lindor. In plenty of time to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Just missed.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they get a run at home.
Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Hey.
And that drops in for a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. You're in extra innings.
That's ball 2.
That's a little high. Ball 3. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Ramirez, the runner at first, with 1 gone to the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
That.
Quick move to first. Ramirez back on a dive. And a 1-0. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Out of here. They'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. No, we're clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Nick Kurtz.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the top half of the 10th. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
And the 0-2. Got him. Third out. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. The AL leads it 5-2. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League, Andy Pappas.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Out towards right center field. Springer should have this one. Brings it in. And there's one down. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. So now a pinch hitter, Tyler Stevenson. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Two down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. Smith is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, most of the fans come to watch this All-Star game to see the talent. It's just oozing from dugout to dugout. But for the players, it adds to the experience and the memory of being here. Nice job by the American League to win this All-Star game.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.